Portugal can afford to celebrate now, having secured promotion out of this division. They have the luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand the results. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Passing nice and neat. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Robertson. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fagioli gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Akanji. He's picked his way through. Strong running down that left flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. He's straight offside. Jimenez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. And Akanji. And he was quick to react. Showing great feet there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, the shot could be on here. Picked out brilliantly.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Skims one in. Played it again.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi. It could be in here. Robertson. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's fabulous. That should get the job done. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Looks to the other side. Could try cutting inside here. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jimenez. Akanji. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he was alert to it. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Portugal are certainly doing more than making up the numbers here, Peter.
Wow, it's admirable what they're doing.
Well, it is, but their manager will probably be in two minds as to when he wants his players to get on the front foot and give their more illustrious opponents a problem or three.
I suppose it's all about the timing. He's had it taken off him. Robertson.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de
Messi.
71.649 espectadores.
Now it's Messi. Valverde. Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread it left. In once more. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He is through here! Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And here's Messi. Son Heung-min.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness.
Portugal getting ready to celebrate here, their promotion already sealed, free from the relentless tension, the pressure that was plaguing them. It's a happy time to be one of these guys as the countdown continues to more prosperous times ahead. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Fires it in low. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. That's a sharp pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Driving forward. Played back in. No, that's been intercepted. Mikel Oyarzabal. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Fagioli. And it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, great run, magical! Lobbed in behind. Back into the middle. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Spread it left. That's a good run down the left.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's through, now is he in? Big chance! One-on-one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, what has happened here? Here comes another cross. Caicedo. Well, it is not hard to guess which of the dressing rooms will be a happier place when they head down the tunnel in a few moments from now.
Well, that's assuming the scoreline stays the same, but yes, we knew from the start that they were going to approach this with a clean sheet-minded game plan, and they haven't put a foot wrong so far.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Akanji. Half-time getting close now. It's a goal kick. Valverde and Son Heung-min. Well seen, Son. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Robertson. And he cuts out the supply. Fagioli. Valverde. And Fagioli. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Akanji. Fagioli. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some speed. He's had a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marcó en el minuto 57 el dorsal 18.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He might be in here! A lot of... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's burst through. Real chance here. He's had a hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has 2. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's on his way! Oh, he's got a shot. Can he finish? He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's found a way past. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Portugal with the corner. They're first.
Sustituido por el dorsal 19.
And can he finish it? And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Akanji. Messi goes sliding in. Valverde. Son Heung-min. And he's surging through. Oh, good ball. Chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Caicedo. And a goal kick. Oh no, what has happened here? Just a goal, great hit! And that's wide. He's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Portugal are down to 10 men. Jimenez. And that's a goal kick. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
Out for a throw. That's that, the end. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing